Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the San Francisco Giants. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the New York Yankees, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because this team has already got the building blocks in place. And you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound now, Logan Webb. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boog, this is a guy that struck out over 200 batters just a year ago. So he's definitely one of those guys that's got ridiculous swing and miss stuff. Hitters have to make a decision early, and that causes them to many times guess wrong and end up missing the baseball. But when you got a guy that's taking them out that has the ability to send guys walking back to the dugout, it can be pretty fun to watch, and hopefully that's what we'll see in this one.
Just about to get underway, Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And a new season is officially underway. Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. Let's take a look at our lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped under.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Aaron Judge leads the yard. His first homer of the year, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One down. Bellinger up to hit. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And that's going to bang against the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
One out, runner at second. Ben Rice now at the plate. Pickoff throw. Bellinger dives back. And it goes just foul. Comes up empty.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. See you later. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Already 3 runs across in the frame here on opening day. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. To the right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. That's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. It's the game of the week on MLB The Show. Back here at Oracle Park. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Max Fried. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Chisholm over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Giants lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Rafael Devers.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
Just
ball,
misses.
that's in.
Ball 1. Gets a piece and stays alive. One, 2 now. That's the strikeout for Chappie. 2 outs, base is empty. Rappy coming to the plate now. In there with the knees. 0-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two down, nobody on. And 1-2. swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in San Francisco and stepping in for New York, Jose Caballero.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Arise on to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting eighth, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
No, that's down.
Freddie Ferguson
Ball.
doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Nope, ball.
Just missed. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
That one blasted deep to right. Lee flying after this one. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out. Runner at second. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. This one in the air, center field. Bader under it. And there are two outs.
Up next for the Yankees.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Led off the game with a strikeout. Swing and a pop-up. Arise under it. And that is that. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the Giants' four-hitter, Willie Adames. Max Fried will go to work.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Batting fifth, right fielder
Forced to cover a lot of ground to make the play over there, Chris. StatCast shows us what a challenge it was just to get to that ball.
Yeah, he covered more than 110 feet before hauling that thing in on the run, and just showing good instincts off the bat, man. And he took a great route to get there in time. That's pretty special.
Jung-Hoo Lee, batting with one down, takes a strike.
No, that's out.
Curveball kind of
inside.
backed
That's a
up
ball.
on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Check
Strike
swing.
two.
In. And the count is even, 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Inside.
Ball, that's it.
And it's a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a high chopper. Rice takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Elliot Ramos, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Cody.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swings through that. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 1 out, man at first. Next to hit, Ben Rice. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball. Hey!
Here's a 1-1. On the ground at first. There's one. Tag out at second. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. Yankees 3 and the Giants nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Herrera Encarnacion. Encarnacion getting to start at first, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. There's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Wells should have this one, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. 1 down.
Batting 8th, catcher
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. A switch hitter batting right.
Ball.
The next
Nope.
offering
Ball.
misses. And that's ball 2. In the air, out towards right center. Grisham on the move to the gap. Out number 2. So here's Bader now.
Center fielder, Harrison Bader.
In there at the knees. Out towards right center field. And that ends the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Major League Baseball is on the show. On to the 4th. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
That's a ball.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One up, one down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time up.
That's a ball.
There's a swing and a miss. Yankees up by 3 here on opening day. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. A little bit low.
That's a ball.
Really
Low.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. Chris, he looks locked in on reaching a milestone we know has been coming up for him.
Yeah, Boog, 2 to go, and he'll move up into a new echelon for career Ks. Pretty special when you get to watch a pitcher have a moment like that.
Caballero batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Out to short. Adames, the throw to first. And that is the inning. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom 4, now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. To third. In plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball high.
The Giants yet to pick up a hit here.
Generally,
what?
2nd, 3rd time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Right through there for a strike. High fly ball out towards left center. Bellinger sizing it up. Takes it in for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Designated hitter, Rafael.
Here's Rafael Devers. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings through it for the K. That K is his third of the game. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Oracle Park and stepping in for New York, Ryan McMahon.
That's a ball. Outside.
Check swing. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
That one to first. Encarnacion. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Catcher Austin Wells.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Fly to center his first time.
Nope, ball.
That one way inside. Out towards right center field. Bader settles under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That clips the corner. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Keaton Wynn, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Gage, the lefty, warming up as well. That one missed. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Willy Adames.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Now an 0-2 from Fried. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Jung-Hoo.
Digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at-bat. Fought off foul. The Yankees leading by 3 here on opening day. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder, Elliott.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Elliott Ramos. Grounded out his first time up. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's just
the ball.
misses.
That's inside.
1-2 to count.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Another 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. Inning over. So 5 perfect innings in the books. You're dialed into the show. Back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Now, Aaron
Leading off for the
Judge.
Yankees, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Caleb Killian, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Judge over the top. Ground ball right side. Gets to it with a slide. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Yeah. Ball. Ball.
Next offering upstairs.
Ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
3-1 is on the way. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Logan Webb won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Keaton
Giants,
Wynn comes on now.
67.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Quick toss to first. Bellinger dives back.
That missed. That's a ball.
Man at first, one away. Wynn, the tall righty, 28 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Next one
ball.
misses. Ball 3. Bellinger over at first with one away. And ball 4, 2
Take your
aboard.
base.
First and second,
Up next
one
for the
out.
Yankees,
And now it's
the
Giancarlo
designated
Stanton.
hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, in
Hey-ya.
this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
2 on, 1 out. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Going to count 1
That's
and
a
2.
ball.
And he
Yeah.
couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
He really
Ball.
committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
First baseman,
Encarnacion leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, these Giants, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and it's going to stay a strike. No challenges left for them now. The switch-hitting catcher will come up to hit. Patrick Bailey. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one is downstairs.
That's down.
And it's 1-0. Now there's a bullet down the line. That's to third. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Giants. Center field.
2 down, base is empty. And now Bader up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The Giants hitless so far in the game. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Just
That's
missed.
Inside ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Right side. Gets it to first. Bader is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So he's perfect through 6. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Francisco, top of inning number 7, Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss there. Swings through that one out in front that time.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Almost got him. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 1 for 2.
You know, these Yankees digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Good eye in that spot. That one in the dirt and gets away. The throw into second. Tag,
Hey,
safe at second.
throw.
And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. That one outside.
No, that's outside.
And
Ball.
it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells.
Catcher, Austin Wells.
And there's a foul ball. One out, and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped to first, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
So back to the top of the order. Now here's Trent Grisham, 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. That one
That's
drifts
it.
inside.
Ball.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Squirts away a little bit. The throw to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Yankees 3 and the Giants nothing. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. The 1-0.
Look at that right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Strike 2. And that skips in the dirt. Popped in the air, left field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Giants.
Here's Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
The Yanks leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that blooper falls in, and there goes the perfect game. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he's been absolutely lights out on the mound all game, and I really thought he might pull off some history here, Boog.
He had that look, no doubt. Perfect games are so tough, though. It's one of the rarest feats in sports for a reason. Devers now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Runner takes off. Swing and a foul straight back. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. And ball
that missed.
1.
That's a ball.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Willie Adames stands in. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that's in for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate.
Down, ball.
You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-1. And a base hit up the middle. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Everything came together for them, and maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit, has grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bellinger under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. J.T. Brubaker.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Sometimes it takes a couple of pitches to get a feel, especially when you move from that bullpen mound into this game mound.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Two now. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0-fer to start the season and get into a slump.
Judge now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he was late. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Caleb Killian appears to be getting loose. Gage getting loose as well. Grisham aboard here at first with nobody out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Bellinger,
that's
the
the
next
ball.
to hit, takes ball 1. One now. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Missed with a changeup. And now 3-1. Ground ball to first, could be 2. And he can't come up with it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Ben Rice.
So up next, Ben Rice. He's already homered in this game.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball one. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Last half of the eighth coming up. Yankees 3 and the Giants nothing. We hope you're enjoying the game of the week on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Fernando Cruz getting ready to make his season debut. And digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now here is Pereira Encarnacion.
Hey!
Base hit, center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for him out.
Patrick Bailey getting ready to hit. That's inside.
Nope, that's in.
The Giants with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one finds the zone. That is strike two. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to second, they get 1. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Harrison Bader, the next Giant to hit. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Ramos at third with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one chopped up the middle. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Still down 3-0. We go to the ninth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton.
No, that's it.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. Brubaker, a 6'3" righty, 180 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, second base.
So up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Center field, Bader moving under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop.
One out man at first. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Ball inside.
One, two now. The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses, and the count's full. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Hard hit left side. And that is that. Yankees 3 and the Giants nothing.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar. A chance at his first save of the year. Luis Ariz stands in.
Giants, second baseman, Luis Ariz.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Out towards right center field. Grisham has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman,
Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bellinger on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Giants.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's Devers at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Yeehaw!
They're down to their final strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The Yankees trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop and what a play. Ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.
say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Let me talk to you. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. I guess that I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pest it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought it was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now?